Chickens have all kinds of things that may go wrong, and lots of products that we have in our own medicine cabinets will be useful for chickens. So Epsom salts are one thing. It's called a salt, but it's not sodium. It's a magnesium product, so it's not interchangeable with table salt. Magnesium is actually an anti-inflammatory and works to draw infection out. So anytime you have to give a chicken a bath for an infection like bumblefoot, you would use Epsom salts, hydrogen peroxide, iodine. This product here, Vetricin, is wound and skin care. It's an antibacterial. You can get these in most feed stores. Any product that you are going to use on chickens' eyes should actually be formulated for the eye. Don't use any other product except something for the eyes, or even saline. Gloves. Mineral oil, that's sometimes used for impacted crop. Alcohol for cleaning supplies. I have a variety of different kinds of polysporin. There is kind of a myth going around that never use polysporin that has pain relief in it. I've talked to my mentor, who is a veterinarian with a master's in avian pathology, and said that is wrong. Actually, the amount of pain relief in this is not problematic for chickens, and actually would be a good product to use. Something like Traumacare, which is also a pain relief. Lots of times people think because chickens aren't screaming like dogs or cats, they don't suffer pain. They do. The reason they are not screaming is because as prey animals, they would be subject, to predators coming to find them. So meloxicam would be something you would get from your vet, but things like Traumacare or polysporin would work as well. I'm really lucky that I work at a community health center, so often I get products from work for free. So I have these Steri-strips, which are good for wound care. I have some sutures in case I ever had to do stitches. I've got some scalpels, some plastic aprons, some lube, alcohol swabs, lots of different products, tapes, vet wrap that would be used to hold bandages in place. I've got lots of bandaging. There's vitamin E. There's emery boards, stir sticks. Those would be for beak injuries or nail injuries where you're having to file beaks and nails. These would be around splinting. There is this product which I got on the internet called Prid. It is a drawing salve. A lot of people actually do surgery and cut into their chicken's foot to remove bumblefoot, which is a bacterial infection. I actually would recommend not doing any cutting, but to use a drawing salve. And this is bentonite clay, and you can make your own drawing salve. There's lots of recipes online about how to make them, and you can use it on the foot to get rid of that infection. Tums are a source of calcium. So if a hen was actually egg bound, you would crush up the tums and put them in her water, and that calcium will help her lay that egg. A couple of other products are fungal products that are used in women for yeast infections, and they can be used for Ventglete or sauerkraut. So last year I had a hen with Ventglete, and I went to the pharmacy, and I didn't want to buy the most expensive product. I wanted to get the generic. So I talked to the pharmacist and said, is this product comparable to the most expensive one? And I said, it's for my hen. And I think I totally threw him, because he went on autopilot into his script and asked if there was any chance she was pregnant. And I tried to explain that chickens don't give birth, they lay eggs. And then of course he was totally embarrassed. I'm not a vet and don't have training in animal medicine, but I've done numerous collaborations with other small flock keepers, as well as avian veterinarians, vet techs, and a medical laboratory scientist at a veterinary teaching hospital. Those relationships have served me well in keeping chickens, as well as understanding the various pathogens, parasites, and diseases that can affect them. My mentor is Dr. Vicky Bowes, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine and an avian pathologist. We have partnered to create 4 series together: Avian Pathology Cases, Tailgate Necropsy, Mythbusters Refuting Online Chicken Advice, and Ask a Poultry Vet. I want to be a source of information and support that backyard chicken keepers can trust. For that reason, I have chosen not to have sponsors or affiliates, which might influence my work. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook under the name Bitchin' Chickens Farm, where I post health issues, stories about my flock, and my chicken memes.